Hello, this is EDA 6234, Section CW 61. I'm Megan Hott, and I'm here to discuss New Jersey versus T.L.O. New Jersey versus T.L.O. was argued before the United States Supreme Court on March 28, 1984, and re-argued on October 2, 1984. The decision was handed down on January 15, 1985. For the facts of the case, a 14-year-old student was found violating the school's anti-smoking policy and brought to the principal's office. An assistant vice principal questioned the student, who denied she had been smoking and claimed she did not smoke. The student's purse was searched, finding a pack of cigarettes. Beneath the cigarettes were cigarette rolling papers, which the assistant vice principal associated with marijuana use. The search continued, resulting in the discovery of a small amount of marijuana, a pipe, empty plastic bags, a large number of $1 bills, a list of students who owed the 14-year-old money, and 2 letters implicating the student in drug dealing. Delinquency proceedings were brought against the student, who was sentenced to a year of probation. A New Jersey juvenile court admitted the evidence, stating that school officials may conduct a search of a student's property if there is reasonable suspicion a crime has been or is being committed, or if the search is necessary to maintain school discipline. The appellate division affirmed this finding, but vacated the adjudication of delinquency and remanded the case back to the juvenile courts for a decision if the student had willingly and voluntarily waived her Fifth Amendment rights before confessing. The student appealed the Fourth Amendment decision. The Supreme Court of New Jersey reversed the decision and ordered the suppression of the evidence. The issue at hand was the search of the student's purse by the assistant vice principal reasonable under the Fourth Amendment. The Supreme Court reversed the state Supreme Court's decision against the state of New Jersey and held that yes, the search was reasonable under the Fourth Amendment and the evidence of drug dealing should not have been suppressed. Justice White delivered the court's decision based on the application of the Fourth Amendment to public schools. This was the only question raised in the petition for certiorari. The initial decision to conduct the search was justified by the reasonable suspicion the school's rule banning smoking in the lavatory had been violated. Once the purse was open and the drugs and drug paraphernalia were in plain view, a more thorough search was justified to determine the extent of the drug-related activities. For the significance of the case, students do have a legitimate expectation of privacy while at school. This expectation of privacy, though, must be balanced against the need to maintain an orderly educational environment. School officials do not need to obtain a warrant or have probable cause to conduct a search. The reasonableness of a search under all circumstances will determine its legality. This is based on 2 ideas. 1, was it justified at its inception? And 2, was it conducted in scope reasonable to the circumstances? This is an important case which still has an impact in schools today.